Hey everyone, Phoenix here in my Christmas outfit, 'cause yesterday I was telling you a Christmas story. Today we give the conclusion of The Secret of Happiness. And if you remember, Gerald and Joe had made sleds for a snowstorm they were hoping would come, but it didn't until Christmas Day, and the snow finally came, and they were off to use their sleds. They walked by a bunch of their school friends who wanted to go with them, but they said, "No way, we're going by ourselves." Next, they walked by their friend Ralph Morton. Now, Ralph was a boy from their class who couldn't walk. He had to use a wheelchair. So from his window, he waved to them and wished them lots of fun. They waved back, thanking him. Gerald said to Joe, "That was nice of him, wasn't it?" Joe said, "Yeah, it really was, especially considering that he won't ever be able to ride his own sled." Just then they passed by Madge Green's house. They had always been friendly with her and her little sisters. She greeted them cheerfully as usual and wished them a Merry Christmas. "Wish I could come for a slide," she said, "but I can't today. I'm helping my mom all I can so that she can have a really happy Christmas." The boys passed on. Soon they were out of town and climbing the hill, dragging their sleds behind them. Then they prepared their slide, and the fun began. Swish! Away they went down the hill, then up to the top again, and then another glorious slide. Oh, they played together for a couple of hours. After a while, however, Joe noticed a change coming over Gerald's face. "What's up, Gerald?" asked Joe, with some concern as they climbed the hill together, this time a bit more slowly. "Nothing much," said Gerald, "only somehow I'm not getting as much fun out of this as I thought I would." "You're not?" said Joe. "'Cause I'm not either. Of course, it's nice in a way, but I don't feel comfortable. I wonder why that is." "Funny we should both feel the same way," said Gerald. "Very funny," said Joe as they trudged up to the top. Swish! Down they went again. On the way up next time, they talked about their strange feelings. "I think I know what's the matter," said Joe. "What?" asked Gerald. "I keep thinking about Ralph waving to us from his window." "So do I," said Gerald. "And Madge, since she was there helping her mom. Oh, and all the others. I wish we hadn't left them behind. It was not very nice of us, was it?" "Yeah, it wasn't," said Joe. There was silence again as they climbed slowly upward. "I think we'll only have one more slide," said Joe. "All right," said Gerald. They had the last slide, and then they turned toward home. On the way, they talked how they would spend the rest of the afternoon. As they reached the town, they began calling at the homes of some of their friends that didn't have any sleds. What Gerald and Joe said to them seemed to make them very happy. Dinner was barely over when they heard a loud knock at the front door. Running out, Joe and Gerald found a happy, excited group of children waiting for them. "Hooray!" they all cried when they saw the two boys. "I want to go first," said one. Me first," said another. And then, sorting out the visitors, Joe and Gerald put 2 or 3 of them on each sled and took them for rides up and down the street full of snow. Oh, everyone was so happy and had so much fun. They were all laughing and yelling all evening. All day they kept it up, except for the game of snowball fights now and then. They were giving rides to the children all day, until at last, too weary to run any more, Joe and Gerald sent them all home and put the hard-working sleds back in the shed. So you see, guys, the secret of happiness wasn't just their sleds, but it was sharing the fun of their sleds with other people. Always remember that. It's always better to share your fun, because you always get double the joy when you share. See you tomorrow with another story with Macy and Friends. Bye-bye for now.